Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that? It echoed.
It literally sounded like a voice.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. I don't know what that was though.
It's like a laugh.
Yeah.
Coming here, we start hearing footsteps, voices whispering out in the hallway.
There's that noise again.
Yeah. All right, guys, tonight we have a first for the Haunted Nights YouTube channel. We're actually at a haunted elementary school in Ohio. This is Poasttown Elementary, and it was actually built in 1937, and it would serve as a school all the way until the 1999-2000 school year.
Now this place is blanketed in tragedy. There's multiple reports of kids actually being hit by cars out front of the school. Even the school nurse was in a head-on collision one time coming to school, and she ended up passing away at the local hospital.
Now, there's actually another story of a student, a young girl, falling from the third floor staircase all the way to the main level by the gymnasium. There isn't documentation or written record of this, but Daryl, the current owner, has actually spoken with a student who was here during that time. He remembers attending the funeral in the church right next door to the school. They actually let each class go one at a time to attend the funeral that day. So this is backed up by personal experience right in town.
Now, with all this tragedy, there's actually only one death that has ever occurred in the school. It's the current owner, Daryl's mother. They actually lived out back in the school building, and she ended up passing away while they lived here, but she loved this place and she was very dedicated.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of work here. They lived here for the last 19 years, Daryl and his wife. They've been restoring the building. They actually both attended here, which is really, really cool. And they didn't believe in the paranormal when they first got here, but they started experiencing a lot of different things. There's disembodied voices, little kids giggling. They've seen children, doors have opened and closed, things have moved. I mean, pretty much anything you can think of has occurred in this building.
Yeah, I find it very interesting that a lot of these newer locations are places that the owners didn't even believe in the paranormal. Yeah. So I'm excited to see what we get here tonight at Poasttown. I think we need to get inside and see what it has to offer.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys, we made it down to the gymnasium here at Poasttown. We have pretty much everything set up in here. We have the REM pods on the stage and scattered across the gym, and the music box is directly behind us, pointing towards the stairs we just came from. But we're just basically gonna see who we can interact with here. There's not really a lot of stories from the gym itself.
What I was just gonna say too is that corner over there has the doorway that leads to the staircase where that little girl fell.
Yep.
Right in that back corner. And when I was in here earlier on the live, I was getting direct, intelligent reactions with the REM pod up here, and it sounded like footsteps in here. People could hear somebody walking around in here while I was in here in the dark. So it was active, and that's why I was like, we need to start down here, because she seems to be pretty active in here.
Interesting.
So let's see what she can do. We're gonna do some EVPs in here, you guys, but as you can see, there's a big echo. So we're gonna kind of try to focus on the equipment first.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you remember us walking around the building earlier. My name is Dylan, this is Steve. We're just here to have a conversation with you. You're not in any trouble. We'd love to learn more about you, the school, its history.
That sounded like it was either out there or on the door. That sounded like it was either out there or on the door. That sounded like it was either out there or on the door.
Yeah.
Like over that way, by the music box almost.
Can you set off one of these devices we have set up if you want to have a conversation with us? It's over there again.
Yeah, it's like, it almost sounds like it's something knocking on the door.
Yeah. If you're outside, you can come in. It's okay. Feel free to join us.
Is the little girl Sarah in here? If you are, can you go up to one of these devices on the ground? Wave your hand in front of it. Grab a top of it. It just lets us know that you're here and that you can hear our voice. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that? It echoed.
It literally sounded like a voice.
Yeah, from the staircase?
I couldn't tell.
It echoed though.
It sounded female.
Yeah, it was loud.
It was like,
yeah, it was loud.
hello? Sarah, are you out there? Can you make another noise for us? I just kicked a ball. It's very dark in here, guys. I'll show you. That's what it looks like for us. besides our little screens. Pitch black.
Yeah, and this is back towards the stage. Yep. If someone else is down here other than Sarah, can you set off one of these devices? If you just wave your hand in front of it, go to pick it up, touch it, all they're gonna do is light up and make some noise. Shouldn't hurt you.
If you enjoyed your classes here, could you knock on something or move something so we can hear you? There's another noise out there.
Yeah.
That one was quieter. Again, we just want to talk to you, okay? If you're out by the stairs, can you make a noise? We won't come bother you. We'll give you your space.
Now it's back there. Yeah.
Hashtag surrounded.
Yep, always. Can you set off that music box in the doorway? If you just step in front of it, it's going to play a song.
I'm going to whistle. Could you whistle back to me? That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. You didn't hear that whistle?
No, I didn't hear it at all.
You didn't hear that whistle?
No. Where'd it come from?
100% over there.
No, I didn't even hear it.
That actually just like made my heart stop. How did you not hear that?
I didn't even hear it, no.
Holy hell. That was actually crazy. Like no part of my body thought that was gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like 99% of the time that doesn't.
Yeah.
Dude, that was instant. I whistled and it was like literally somebody just went
No, I didn't even
right
hear
back.
it.
I can't believe you didn't hear that. That was like made my stomach hurt. That was like a pit in my stomach. Not because like scary, but like it caught me off guard.
Right.
Because it never happens.
Yeah, very seldom.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, see if it works.
I'm gonna whistle again. Could you whistle back again? I think I heard you. I 100% heard it the first time though. 100% heard that.
Can you knock on the stage if you're up there? Knock on the door again?
That was on this. That's all it was on this door to me.
It's so hard to tell with the echo.
Yeah.
Bounces off the walls. The acoustics in here are crazy.
They are. Can you knock twice?
Right down
Two
here.
knocks.
Two knocks.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. That was 100% right there.
Right down
Two
here.
knocks.
Two knocks.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. That was 100% right there.
Right down
Two
here.
knocks.
Two knocks.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. That was 100% right there.
If you're outside in the hallway or on either one of the staircases, could you come into the gym and join us?
You can walk in.
Yeah, a lot of movement over there.
That literally sounds like footsteps.
We can play some dodgeball or something.
Dodgeball in the pitch black?
Yeah, that'll go well.
They said, hell yeah,
Hell
brother.
yeah, brother.
I love dodgeball. Do you want to play dodgeball?
What's over here again?
Yeah.
If you want to play dodgeball, can you set off that device again? Whichever one you just touched? Or do you want to play a different game?
Could you give us your name? Yell it as loud as you can. There's a basketball right here. I'm gonna roll it. Can you roll it back? That was behind me.
Yeah.
I rolled it. Can you roll that ball back to me? What was
It's
that?
like over by the other side.
Yeah, I don't know what that was though.
Yeah, look at the doorways.
No, it's that one.
Can you step back so that it stops making that noise, please? Thank you. If you want to use that device to communicate, can you touch the top of it so all the lights light up?
Did you play basketball? That's
On the stage?
Yeah, that's down over by the stage. If this is a little boy making noise up here by the stage, if it's a little girl making noise back here behind us, as loud as you can.
Feeling is over by the stage.
By the stage.
Yeah.
We're gonna come up there by you, okay? Do you want to talk to us? I feel like we should do some EVPs.
Yeah.
See if we can get some like direct answers.
Right.
Because there's obviously something going on here, like movement at both ends. That whistle was crazy. I still don't know how you didn't hear that. It was wild. Do a quiet one first.
Yeah. See if they have anything to say.
We'll go from there. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. One, two, three. There's a lot of very subtle movement.
Yeah.
It sounds like, I don't know if it's somebody walking down the stairs out there.
That's
or
what it sounded like over
knocking.
here for sure.
Well, that's what I mean. There's staircase over there and there's staircase, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely like it's movement in here. There's definitely movement. All right, let's put these back. See if they said anything. What?
Like a full sentence.
You're what? It's like, I can't tell.
I have no clue.
It's
yeah.
it's definitely, there's like that raspy stuff at the beginning and the end, but there's like
Whispering.
whispering words in the middle for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's see
See
what
if someone
yours-
got anything different.
yours got, yeah.
It was like on the door again.
Yeah.
Though. Nothing too
on
clear
yours.
though.
I'm gonna knock on the door quick, see if that's what it is.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, that's the exact same thing.
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
Nope. My hand was like this.
Huh.
I was like about to knock on it.
I was gonna say I saw you like lift up your hand, so I thought you did it.
I literally was about to knock on it. Hold on. No.
No.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
No.
Do some questions.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask you some questions now, okay? Kind of like a test, but it's a fun one. It's a fun test. You're not gonna get graded. We just wanna know a couple things, okay? We're gonna ask you some fun questions. A couple each.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? One, two, three. What was your favorite subject in school?
Are you scared to talk to us?
Is the little girl who had the accident by the stairs here?
Can you say the name of this school or this town?
One, two, three. This place is weird, man.
Yeah.
Like it's got
It's a weird vibe to it.
right. It's got a weird vibe, and it's not scary. It's
No.
not like intimidating or anything like that. It just feels weird. I don't know if it's because we haven't really ever done a school like this before.
Right. Closest thing we've done is Mid-Orange.
Right.
It's like a reform school.
Right.
It's not a regular school.
Right. It's weird. It's a very, very weird place.
Yeah.
What was your favorite subject?
Oh, there's more there. Hold on.
Yeah.
What was your favorite subject?
I don't have a favorite.
Yeah, it's like I don't have.
What was your favorite subject?
Yeah.
Is the little girl who had the accident by the stairs here?
So a couple things, but again, nothing's super, super, super clear on that.
No.
It's like I said, it's like almost like they're feeling us out, or they're like reluctant to give direct answers right now.
Because I mean, you got to think like the whole stranger danger thing, right?
Right.
For two random people who just
Right.
walked in here and we're asking them questions like, "Who
Yeah.
are you guys?"
And these are elementary school kids. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? This isn't high school. These are younger kids.
Yeah. Let's see if this one picked up anything.
What was your favorite subject? Are you scared to talk to us? Is the little girl who had the accident by the stairs here? Can you say the name of the school or the town?
Nothing too clear.
No, it's like again, it's there.
Yeah. There's talking and like murmuring in the background,
Yeah.
but
It's like chatter.
yeah.
It's weird. I definitely want to do an Estes, I feel like, upstairs.
Yeah.
So let's move upstairs. Let's get right into an Estes, see if we can get some maybe more direct contact that way. Maybe it may be a little easier for them.
Hopefully.
We can try a couple different things tonight too. I mean, they have a lot of things set up in the school still. They have the lockers, they have the chalkboards, there's flashcards, there's dolls, there's toys, there's all kinds of stuff.
Stuff they're familiar with.
Right,
too.
so we can use some of that to our advantage, see if we can get them to interact with any of that while we're doing an Estes or while we're using other pieces of equipment. Try, something a little bit different tonight, because it's something we've never done before.
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's get upstairs. All right, guys, we're on the second floor now. We moved up to what is known as the mean teacher room. They're not really sure who this mean teacher is, but she seems to react when people act as if they're a kid in class doing things they shouldn't be. Talking, chewing gum, cheating on tests, anything like that seems to kind of get some sort of reaction out of her. So what we decided to do is we're gonna do an Estes in here, see if we can get some quicker communication via the Estes method in this room. Try to figure out maybe who this teacher is, when she was here. Maybe she remembers Daryl, who knows? So I thought that'd be pretty cool. We'll try that up here and then we'll move on to the next spot. Now, if our segments seem a little bit shorter in this video in each area, it's because the building is so big. We're trying to hit as many spots as we can within this video. So we're gonna be moving around a little bit quicker than we usually do so we can hit multiple locations and still do the solos that you guys love so much.
Facts.
So we're gonna jump in, we're gonna do an Estes. He's got a couple flashlights set up throughout here as well, just in case. But let's see if we can make contact with this mean teacher.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, so I'm gonna walk to the back of the class here. I might actually sit in one of these desks just so I can get the full, experience going on here. But I have a flashlight over here, kind of where the chalkboard is. There's one up on the desk. And then Steve is going to be putting on the noise canceling headphones connected to the spirit box. He's going to repeat whatever he hears. That just kind of removes the human bias from listening to a spirit box.
I need to count.
Do you want to count how many students are in your class? That's loud, damn. Look at these hallways too, guys.
That was a female voice. I couldn't make out what it said.
Terrifying. My name's
Desk.
Dylan.
You liked it.
You liked it? What does that mean? My name's Dylan. I'm a new student in your class. Where am I gonna sit? You have a seating chart?
Office.
You already gonna send me to the office? I haven't done anything yet. I can't sit down? Join your class? So right there's like the call button for the office. They say, like if you kind of act up in this class, you act like a kid.
Secret.
Secret? What secret?
Tell them.
What secret you gonna tell me? Goodness, these desks are low. I guess they are in elementary school, so it makes sense.
That sounded like a male voice, but I couldn't make out what it said.
Is it okay that I'm joining your class?
Who's that?
I'm Dylan, like I said. I'm the new kid in your class. It's like Billy Madison.
Pissed.
Pissed? Are you pissed that I'm here?
Desk.
Am I at your desk? I can move. Maybe I'm sitting at the wrong desk. Someone already sits here. Do you want me to get up?
That honestly just sounded like somebody laughing.
Am I at your desk? Do you want me to move? I can choose another one.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Hurt me.
Who hurt you?
Boys.
Boys hurt you? Is this Sarah?
Boy.
A boy hurt you? Or are you saying that you are a boy? One thing about these classrooms too, they say that these lockers are known to slam. They open and slam pretty often, so.
Water.
Are you thirsty? It is pretty hot up here. Can you tell me?
Out of my.
Like out of my classroom or out of my chair? Are we in your seats? Who do you want to move? Me or Steve, or both? First thing I thought of was like, out of my classroom.
It sounds like somebody just said, Steve.
Is this the
It was
teacher?
female.
So on the door coming in, it says Mrs. Cold Iron, I believe 92 or 93. I'm not sure if that's the teacher that was here who came back and wrote their name on the wall, or if a student came back and...
Sit.
I'm sitting. Or if that's a student saying who they had in 93 or 92 or whatever.
That was a really deep voice, but I couldn't tell what it said. It was a really, really deep voice. Leave.
Why do you want me to leave? I already handed in my test. What'd I get on it?
Save it.
Save it. Like save it, I don't want to hear it. Are you gonna send me to the principal's office? Am I in trouble? Are you gonna call my parents?
That was a kid's voice. Loud. It was too quick. I couldn't make out what it said, but it was definitely a kid's voice.
Are you gonna help me cheat? I didn't study for this math test.
You're looking.
You can't prove I cheated. How much is this test worth?
Why?
I don't want to fail the class. It's worth a lot of points. Got to make sure I pass it.
I just got like cold on this side, and it's warm up here, but like this side of my body just got cold.
It's freaking hot up here. It's hot.
That was one of the weirdest voices I've ever heard in my entire life. That was a super, super deep male voice. All the static went away, and it goes, the music went. Like clear as day. The static went away, super deep voice, and it goes, the music went. It was such a weird voice though.
It was right as I stood up too. That was kind of weird.
Oh, it was weird.
Music went away?
Dylan. That's literally what it goes, Dylan.
Yikes. Do you want me to sit back down?
Now the cold spot's on this side. Now the cold spot's over here.
That's crazy. Oh, also, you might be able to see our nope rope right there. We're having technical difficulties.
Hallway?
You want me to go out into the hallway, huh? Are you coming from the hallway? I really don't want to go in the hallway. But yeah, nope rope we're having technical difficulties with, so.
Who?
Do you want me to go into the hallway? You said my name.
That sounded like an older woman, and it was like you, and then it cut off. It was like it was starting a sentence. It was you, and then it just cut off.
It's weird. It's like there's residual conversations that are kind of like happening in the background, and then some seem to directly address me.
We've always been here. That was another male voice. We've always been here.
We've always been here. So do you like when people visit? Gives you someone to talk to?
Out there.
Oh, dude, I just got really, really bad chills. I always say the worst chills, but I just got really, really bad chills. Just wanted to differentiate.
Screaming? It said screaming. I didn't hear screaming. Somebody said screaming.
I'm actually kind of scared to look out here.
Oh my God. It just goes, me. I said, somebody said screaming, and it goes, me.
Me. Dude, the back of the classroom is really sketchy, actually. Like, I don't want to look down this hallway.
It just said my name. It said Steve.
I feel like something's going to, like, slam one of these doors, and I'm going to have an issue.
And then it said Dylan.
What's up? You know our names.
Stupid.
Oh, okay. Actually, I'll have you know, I was a straight A student.
It's me.
Who?
Me.
Who's me? What's your name?
Ohio.
That's a weird name. You are the state of Ohio? Who'd you call stupid?
Funeral.
Funeral. Hold on. Oh, is this Christopher? You calling me stupid? Mr. Broadwell? That would be crazy, actually.
That was a male voice, and it said, tell the, and then it cut off. It was like, tell the, and I couldn't hear the rest of it.
Is Christopher Broadwell here? Did he follow us from the funeral home? That would be freaking nuts, actually. It's okay if you did. We don't mind. We just want to know. Mr.
Yes?
Yes. Dude, what? How does that work? So he knew we were going to Old Hospital. He was there. We go to his house, have the conversation with him, make that connection, and he follows us to Poasttown. Why are you here? Why did you follow us here?
Who's that?
See, now they're talking to each other. That's freaking crazy, actually. Mr. Broadwell followed us from Felicity, Ohio. It's like an hour and a half away.
That sounded like a little kid. I couldn't make out what it said though.
That's freaking crazy, actually.
That's the first time I'd gotten that voice, like that little kid voice in a while. The rest has been like a guy voice, a male.
So I wonder if Mr. Broadwell's been trying to talk to me this entire time. He's saying he came from Ohio. He knows my name already. And I didn't pick up on it, so he's like, you're stupid. You know what I mean? That's freaking nuts, actually. Can you see Mr. Broadwell?
Asshole.
He's an asshole? Is he an asshole or am I an asshole?
Driving.
Driving? Yeah, we drove here.
Where are we?
We're in Poasttown, or Middle Point, Ohio. Do you not know where you are? There's just like a noise in the hallway. I couldn't tell what it was though. If I whistle, can you whistle back?
Another little kid.
I heard that. That was loud.
I couldn't make it out. The kid voices are coming through really quick, but they're clear. It's like the static slows down and they come through, but it's super quick.
If any of the kids of this class are trying to talk to Steve right now, can you slow down a little bit so we can hear you better? If you talk to him, he's going to repeat whatever you tell him so that I can hear. Mr. Broadwell, are you still here? Christopher? Why is he following us? What is the point?
I knew it.
I knew it. What do you mean you knew it? Because at first it seemed like I was talking to a teacher.
Before?
We went to your house before, yes. This is Christopher. Or is this somebody else? Is the teacher back or one of the students?
I'm feeling cold again on my left side. My left side.
Cold. Can you walk by me? Bring some of that cold over here? It's kind of hot. So, Mr. Broadwell is
Reaper, like a Grim Reaper, but just Reaper.
Reaper. Mr.
Listen.
I'm listening. What do you want to say? Mr. Broadwell, have you always followed us? You were just waiting for the right time to make yourself known?
Boundary?
Boundary. Is there some sort of boundary that you couldn't cross? There's some sort of rule? You couldn't make contact with us until a certain time? Because that's what we always say. There's got to be rules or something.
Limit?
Limit. So there's a limit as to how much you can talk to us or how far away if he knew we were going to Old Hospital, how far in advance did he know we were going to his house?
After all?
After all what?
Too late.
After all, it's too late? Too late for what? I just got like the worst, so I got really bad chills, but I just got like the worst feeling of dread. I don't know why, like something bad's gonna happen. It's too late for what? What does that mean? He said boundary, limit. Like there's a boundary between our worlds, or there's a limit as to how much he can talk to us. How far?
It's me.
Who's me? Who are you? Is it still Christopher?
Followed?
Followed. How long have you followed us? You're not in any trouble. We don't mind. We just want to know. I'm gonna have to pull Steve out here in a second. Could you tell me how long you've been following us? That's freaking crazy, actually.
Paper?
Paper.
They're talking to you. That was a deep voice. They're talking to you.
So like hand back in the paper. So again, it's like the teacher. So that's the teacher saying like hand back in the paper or hand in the paper.
Where are you from?
Upstate New York. About 10 hours away. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull Steve out though. That was a wild session though. I wish we could say here.
Not so fast.
Not so fast. What do you mean? What was that? What was that? What was that?
That was weird. That sounded like a little girl. It was like it cleared. A little girl came through, but I couldn't make it out. It's like the kids' voices are there. They're just not like clear enough. It's too quick. Like it's The clearest voice has been that male voice.
I wish we could stay up here all night and talk to you. You've been really, really intelligent. You're saying a lot of really cool things. But there's a lot of rooms in this school that we still want to hit. Are you going to follow us to our next spot so we can continue this conversation? I don't know what that noise was, though. That was so loud.
With you?
With you. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'll see you at the next spot we hit then. Thank you for interacting with us, whether this is Christopher, the teacher, the students, whoever you are. We appreciate it. All right. Pull Steve out quick. Yeah, that's freaking crazy, actually.
Well, it's fucking hot in here.
Yeah, it's hot.
But I got really cold there for a couple, like, it was weird. I got super cold. I'll turn this off. I got super cold on this side.
Yeah.
And then it was like, it went away. And it was almost, I didn't feel it go behind me, but that's all I could imagine. Cause like all of a sudden it was just like, boom,
Right.
just on this side, super cold. But it only happened that one time and then it stopped.
So started out, I was just kind of like acting like, you know, a kid. I'm in class, cheating on a test or whatever. And then you said both of our names. You said Ohio. And I just kept talking about the teacher or whatever.
Yeah.
And you said stupid. I'm like, what do you mean stupid?
Mm-hmm.
And we got into this track of like, followed you here, all this other stuff. Basically, Christopher Broadwell apparently followed us here. And he has been for quite some time.
The guy's voice was the most clear too. Like that was the clearest thing, was the guy's voice. The kids' voices were there and the static would like go away, which was super weird because like the static went away a lot of the time, like for a voice.
Right.
But the kids' voices were almost like too quick. It was like it was in and out too quick and I couldn't make out what it was saying.
It was weird too because like I kept trying to talk to Christopher and at one point you kept talking about like handing in a paper,
Right.
You know, bring up the paper or something. And you said a male voice came through and said they're talking to you. So it's like almost like they're cognizant of each other.
Right.
It's
Like,
so
like you
weird.
weren't giving them attention. You were
Yeah.
too focused on him.
Yeah.
It was bizarre. It was super, super weird.
Yeah. Also a ton of like knocks and weird noises out
Okay.
near the hallway.
Any of the flashlights turn on or anything?
No,
Okay.
no flashlights.
All right.
But that was weird.
Yeah, well, we got a lot more ground to cover. There's a couple more rooms up here we definitely want to hit, do some EVPs and stuff. So
Yeah.
let's do it.
Let's do it. Really quick guys, if you're enjoying this video and all the crazy activity we've had so far, make sure you drop down below, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, because if we get 3,000 likes in this video, we're gonna head to Middle Point School, also in Ohio. So let's get back into the investigation. All right guys, now we're in the special needs room. This is said to be one of the most active classrooms in the entire elementary school. I was in here for the live stream a little bit earlier, if you guys remember, and I had some pretty crazy stuff in here. So I'm excited to see what we get now, if any of it kind of like correlates or corroborates.
Yeah, because I wasn't in here, so I haven't investigated here at all yet, so I'm interested to see, you were telling me you had some really cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
We got the REM pod set up there on the desk, music box to my right here pointing towards the door, a couple flashlights set up, and we're definitely gonna do some EVPs in here, try to get some more communication out of this room.
Yeah.
There's some objects in here that might be, working as trigger objects. There's dominoes and toys and other stuff like that, so we'll just kind of see what we can get here.
Let's do it.
So you said that was going off earlier in the music box?
Yeah, music box. At one point, I actually thought you were walking down the hallway because
Yeah.
you'd been in the doll room. And the music box started going off. So I shined my flashlight over there and no one was there. So
Right.
that was too bad. So I don't know if you remember me. My name is Dylan. I was in here earlier tonight. I was asking you some questions on the voice recorder and I had the music box set up just like this. If you remember that, can you set off the music box or one of the other devices we have scattered around the room?
My name's Steve. I wasn't in here earlier, but I'm friends with Dylan. We're just here to talk to you. Learn about what it was like to go to school here. If you'd like to talk to us, you could touch one of these devices and let us know. They shouldn't hurt you. They're just gonna make noise, they light up. They're pretty cool. Could you make a noise for us? Maybe knock on something? Knock over these dominoes here? There's a bunch of toys. Who was your teacher? Can you tell us that? Yell as loud as you can.
Would you feel more comfortable if we sat down? We can sit at one of these tables with you.
Here, I'll sit here.
It's really low. Wow.
Yeah.
Goodness.
These are pretty cool toys. You want to roll that car?
So at one point during the live, it sounded like there was someone in the back of the classroom, either knocking on the wall or walking around back there or something.
Okay.
If you were in here, when I was in here a couple hours ago,
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 knocks.
just like that, thank you. If you feel comfortable with it, can you walk over to here to this table and either knock over these dominoes, move a car, interact with one of our devices, whatever you're able to do. We just want to talk to you.
You're not in trouble? What the hell?
Is it in the hallway?
You're not in trouble? What the hell?
Is it in the hallway?
You're not in trouble? What the hell?
Is it in the hallway?
What was that?
I don't know.
Are you coming down the hall? It did just rain. Also, guys, so that new noise you're hearing right there, that's just water dripping.
Yeah.
If you're in that hallway, do you want to come in here? Walk towards us. You just hear talking?
I didn't hear it. Where did it sound like it came from?
I couldn't tell. It was just distant. It was definitely a voice. Hello?
Feel free to come join us. We're just here to learn more about Poasttown, your life here, your work here if you worked here.
We'd love to play.
There we go. Thank you so much.
That made me jump.
Same
I honestly
thing.
forgot we had it over there.
Were you talking to me earlier when I was up here? This is my friend Steve.
Hello.
We'd love to talk to you a little bit more.
Yeah, come on in the room. Walk right in. You can play a game. We have checkers. We got dominoes. There's race cars. Did you just hear that?
Yeah. I don't know what that was
It
though.
was like a laugh.
Yeah.
It
There's like a deep. Yeah.
That was bizarre. It's like it was down the hall.
Yeah. A whistle? Yeah. And then there's that knock again.
Knock again.
In the back.
You know, down the hall, where that laugh came from is the doll room.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that was down there actually.
Yep. Yep.
If one of those dolls moves.
Yeah. We gotta go. Not doing that tonight.
Nope. Or any night for that
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, no, didn't sign up for that. Ghosts, yes. Dolls, no.
Do you like the dolls they have here?
Whisper. Like a whistle again. I'm gonna whistle. Can you whistle back to us?
That's a good sign.
Yep. You coming down here to whistle?
It was like heavy footsteps.
Yeah.
It shook the floor.
Can you whistle back? I mean, there's no reason for that music box to randomly go off like that.
No.
There's.
It's motion activated.
I just heard movement.
Right.
I couldn't tell if it was in here or just out in the hall. It sounded like a foot, like shuffling, not footsteps. It was just like something
Right.
like going like that. You right there in the hallway? Can you move into the middle of the door? So the device on the table right here will go off and play some music. It'll light up.
I don't even know how to describe what that noise
No,
was.
that was bizarre. It sounded like it was right out the hall though.
Yeah.
A lot of things are leading down towards that doll room.
Yep.
I don't want to do that.
Nope.
I don't have enough sleep for that.
No, not at all.
I need to be well rested so I can run from Annabelle. There's a Ronald McDonald doll.
There is.
I don't want to get chased by him.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Grimace.
Yeah. Sorry. Not going to your party.
Not today.
Are you in the doll room? If you are, can you come down here? If you're a person, not if you're a doll. All the dolls can stay down there.
That'd be cool to catch on camera.
No, it wouldn't. Sure wouldn't.
About this, Mr. Broadwell. This is Christopher Broadwell. If you followed us over here, can you set off this music box?
You know how it works? You were doing it the other night at your house? All you gotta do is step in front of it. Did you follow us from the funeral home? Let us know. Again, like you can hear a little bit of knocks on the outside from the water dripping, but then there's stuff going on in here. It sounds completely different.
So one thing I encountered earlier is that there's a teacher that seems to come in and then all activity stops. There's just the teacher who it literally looked like she was standing in the doorway at one point.
The music box was going off?
Just consistently.
Yeah.
And I did a couple of EVPs and it was like screaming very, very negative stuff.
Right.
So is the teacher in here? If you're hot, someone just tap on this table.
That was on this table.
If you're hot, someone just tap on this table.
That was on this table.
If you're hot, someone just tap on this table.
That was on this table. That was literally right next to me.
That's crazy.
I felt it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it was.
How are you over there too?
There's a lot going on.
That's absolutely crazy. What is going on? That's water dripping behind me.
Yeah.
But there's not water dripping on the table.
Nope.
Or on the music box.
Nope. So is the teacher preventing you from talking?
I feel like we're gonna have to go down to the doll room at some point.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of noise in that hallway.
There is.
Bangs, it sounded like a weird laugh from down there, and I was getting good stuff down there earlier.
Yeah.
So why don't we do an EVP or two in here?
Yes, sir.
And then move down that way before solos.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. Do a quiet one first?
Yeah, see if they have anything to say.
All right, you have the rapport with them, so let them know what's going on.
Yeah. So you may remember earlier, I had these little silver boxes, or this little silver box in my hand, and you could speak into it, and I could listen back and hear you. Steve has the same thing.
Yep, I set mine on the desk right here in front of me.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set them up. So we're just gonna listen. Say whatever you want. Tell us what day it is, how your day's going, what your teacher's name is, whatever you want to tell us. Ready?
Yep, I am ready to go.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
There's a lot of movement out there.
Yeah.
It's like distant, it's down the hall,
Right.
but we can hear it.
Yeah.
Let's play this back. Play that back.
Just talking
Yeah.
consistently.
It's just literally like a sentence.
Yeah.
There's like a sentence that goes throughout the whole thing, but I can't quite make out what it's saying.
Pretty quiet. Let's see.
Completely different.
Yeah, a lot louder too.
Yeah.
I'll play it one more time. I don't know.
That's bizarre. I really don't know. Because again, there's chatter on both of them, but like not anything super, super clear that we can make out.
No.
But I think we should go down there.
Yeah.
Let's go to the doll room, do a couple sessions down there because I was getting some good EVPs down there earlier as well.
Yeah.
And then we'll split up and it'll be time to do some solos.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, so we just moved down the hall a little bit. We're now in what is known as the doll room because there's a lot of dolls in here. There's actually, this is one of the biggest doll rooms we've ever been in.
Yeah.
It's this whole room here and the room to our left. We do have the music box set up right here in the doorway so we can see if any of these dolls are trying to sneak up on us coming in here. We're gonna do some EVPs in here. I was getting some good stuff in here earlier tonight. EVPs were pretty spot on, so I feel like we should try that again in here.
Yep.
We're also gonna try a couple things with the paper that's on this table over here. There's some different color paper and some different numbers and stuff. We're gonna see if they can read them and recite what they are to us on EVP.
Yep.
So let's do that.
Let's do it.
Let's get right into it.
Because that's another question too. Like, can they see stuff in our environment?
In the physical realm. If they can move things, then they should be able to read things, right? And see things. You guys probably can't really tell the color on some of these. Like this is yellow, that one's red, that kind of stuff. But we're gonna ask them, you know, to show us or tell us what the colors are or what the numbers are, or anything like that. So, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Can you tell me what color this paper right here in front of me is? This one.
Do you see all the dolls in this room?
Do you see us?
Do you know who owns the school now?
1, 2, 3. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was in the hallway?
It sounded like a whisper almost. It was like,
Yeah.
that was bizarre. It sounded like, yeah, I was saying, it sounded like it came from over here.
I don't have to run or anything here.
That was a super weird noise, actually.
Can you whistle back? I don't know.
That was weird.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, it literally sounded like either like an exhale or a whisper.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what color this paper right here in front of me is? This one.
Can't tell.
Is that the red one?
No, it's pointing at the yellow one.
What color this paper right here in front of me is? This one.
Can't tell.
Do you see us?
Yes, I can.
Yes, it was like, yes, I can.
Yeah.
Do you see us?
So they can see us.
At least we nailed that down.
Yeah. Check one box off.
Yep. Let's see.
Can you tell me what color this paper right here in front of me is? This one. Do you see all the dolls in this room?
Huh?
Do you know who owns the school now?
I
That's
couldn't
really
tell,
quick.
Yeah. Almost like it says, Deborah.
Yeah.
Why are they yelling? They're screaming.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, dolls. Screaming about the dolls. I think we do another one.
Yeah. Maybe. There's that noise again.
Yeah, that sounded like a whistle.
Yeah. Whistle. What is a whistle?
It is a whispered whistle.
Oh.
Yes, it's new. I just coined that term. Trademark.
Heard it here first.
Yep.
Whistle.
Haunted Nights. Hashtag whistle.
Hashtag whistle.
Get some whistles in the chat.
Who's down here?
Whistling.
Can you
Hello?
Can you come down in the doll room? Talk to us?
You walk down here?
Did you hear that?
What?
Sounded like a woman's voice. It
No,
was like
I-
it was high pitched. It was either like a woman's voice or a kid's voice.
I didn't even hear it.
Hopefully the mic picked it up.
I was just turning this way.
I don't know what that was. It was high, like it echoed though.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Hello? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's do another one. All these dolls. Why? Why does every single haunted place? Did you hear that?
Yeah. That was closer.
Yeah, that was in the hallway, but it was definitely closer.
Like a hiss.
Yeah.
It was like, tss.
Right.
Kinda weird.
Say whistle.
What are you doing?
How fast can you get down here? Can you knock back like this?
weird.
It's like every time we go to do something in the room, something happens in the hallway trying to like draw us back out there. Right. Same thing though when we were just down in the other room, right? I wasn't even thinking of that. We're in that room and the noises are happening out in the hallway. The motion detector is pointing towards the hallway and that's going off.
Right.
We come in here, we start hearing footsteps, voices whispering out in the hallway. So it's like they're trying to lead us out of these rooms. They're trying to pull us back out into this hallway.
Well, why?
I don't know. I don't know what.
It's been a very, very weird night overall.
It has a weird mixture of activity in all different, areas of the building. Everywhere we've gone, we've had something strange.
Yeah.
Nothing like super, this followed us from the basement to this area to this area. It seems like there's different people in each area of the building. Like the activity seems separate almost, if that makes sense. It's bizarre.
And another weird kind of layer to it is they didn't follow us from the basement to the top floor.
Right.
They followed us an hour and a half
from the funeral
Felicity.
home. But he also was apparently in West Virginia the other day. You know what I mean? So that's what's crazy is this guy has been, for some reason, following us around before we even went to the location, which is something new.
And I kept trying to say how long you've been following us, like, what's going on here? And he said limits, there's boundaries.
Right.
So it's like almost like you can't talk about it.
Right.
It was weird. I don't know.
Very, very strange.
Weird night.
Well, why don't we see if he's up here?
Yeah.
He seems to be the one that's bouncing around with us from different locations. We'll have to drop him back off tomorrow on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go home, Christopher. Sorry, I can't say Chris. He gets mad when I say that.
Christopher.
Go home, Christopher. So we'll bring him back there. But let's do another session in here. I'm going to stand right in this doorway.
Yeah, I'll go over here.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Hallway. Spooky.
Also, guys, if you forgot, we film in IR. So right now, this is what I see. Yep. Anyway.
Anywho. All right, ready?
Yep, whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3. If you followed us from another location, can you give us your first and last name?
Are you trying to lead us to somewhere else in this building?
One, two, three. I just saw a shadow.
For real?
Yep. But what's bothersome about it is where it was.
Where was it?
Well, I'll show you.
All right.
That was concerning. It was in the red light up here, above that door.
Above the door?
Yeah, it was above the door frame. It was up there.
Like tall or like crawling?
No, it wasn't to the ground. It was just up there. Yeah, yeah, just up there, and it didn't even look. It didn't even look like something crawling. It was just like a black mass. See how you can see that red light?
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be able to see it if I turn
right.
off. Okay, yeah, so you can see how that red light on the left side of the wall up there? It was like, it didn't look like arms and legs or anything. It just was like a black shadow moved across the top above that door frame.
Oh, good.
It was weird, and it didn't go like super, super fast. Most times we see shadow figures that like zipping around, like going super quick.
Yeah.
That one just kind of like glided across above the door, but it was on the wall. It was 100% on the wall. That was super, super weird, actually. Like, it took me a second to process it. I'm looking at it, and I was like, did I just see that? Like, is my eyes playing tricks on me? But then it was 100% up there. It was super weird.
All right.
I mean, at least when I was in school, I didn't climb on the walls.
Yeah, that's different. Maybe they do things differently in Ohio.
Please get down. Or don't.
Safety hazard.
All right, let's play these back.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
That was actually really weird, though.
Just the way you describe it.
It was weird. Like, that's what I mean. It was like, I don't know.
If you followed us from another location, can you give us your first and last name?
No way.
Christopher Broadwell.
Ain't no way.
Holy absolute shit. That's crazy. How? That doesn't make sense. Why does this dude like us?
I don't know.
Can you give us your first and last name?
That's insane. Broadwell. It's Christopher Broadwell.
If you followed us from another location, can you give us your first and last name?
That's insane.
That's crazy. What?
Wait a
Give
minute.
us your first and last name.
All don't know what that says.
No, it's quick.
You're trying to lead us somewhere else in that building. I can't make that part out. But the voice sounded the same as the Christopher Broadwell one.
Yeah.
It sounded the exact same. Why is he following us? That doesn't make sense.
That's weird.
And it's not, I don't think it's in the terms of like, you know, everybody thinks of like attachments as something that latches onto you and either drains you or uses your energy and just follows you around for whatever. He was with us before we even went to that location. So it's like he's not attached to us.
So something really interesting too, we asked where are we filming next?
Right.
I wonder if we go and review that and we, turn up the audio a little bit, if we'll be able to hear Poasttown.
Because we didn't know we were filming next.
No,
we
literally.
decided today. We sat in the parking lot at the funeral home and
Like 2
decided
p.m.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we've been filming 5 days in a row, by the way, just so you know. We're very tired. But that's absolutely insane. Like, that makes no sense.
No, why?
I can't wrap my head around why he would be with us.
Because like a basic explanation of ghosts is it's just people who pass away and stick around, right?
That's the most basic form.
This guy's some like traveler.
Right.
How are you able to leave the location that you're bound to?
And how did he know where we were going? How did he know we were going there before we went there? And he went to Williamson, West Virginia.
Right.
4.5 hours away. And says his name's not Chris, it's Christopher. He corrected us there.
Right.
And then all of a sudden we get there and it's Christopher Broadwell. And where were we? We were in Williamson, West Virginia. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
And how would a spirit in Williamson, West Virginia or Middle Point, Ohio know who that guy is?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Let's see if this thing got anything different.
Yep.
Following another location. Can you give us your first and last name? Are you trying to lead us somewhere else in this building?
Nothing too clear.
No, that's so crazy though. Think about that though, right? What did we just say? All the noises we're hearing, everything's out here in the hallway, out here in the hallway. Who caught the voice? Me. I was standing in the hallway.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's almost like he's out here.
Right.
Maybe there are spirits in this room with the doll room and in the special needs room and all this stuff. And he's like, oh, I'm not going in there. That's not my place. But the guy's like, hey, I'm making noise out here. I'm making noise out here.
Come talk to me.
Right. I'm trying to bring you somewhere else. Or he's like, shit, I got to go home.
Because during the Estes method, it seems like they interacted with each other.
Right.
So they're cognizant of each other.
Right. That's so bizarre.
Yeah.
What a weird twist to like this entire trip of filming, like connection of all these locations across 2 states.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like it doesn't make any sense.
No.
I'm interested to see when we split up and we go to separate areas if we can somehow further this, right? Like
get to the bottom of it.
Right. Can we further this? Can he move that quickly, that freely? Like, hey, if I'm in the basement and I say, hey, go upstairs and tell Dylan this,
right?
Will you be able to catch it, or vice versa? You know what I mean? So I think we should try that when we split up.
Absolutely.
Try to see if they can send a message between the 2 floors. You're coming back up here. You're gonna go back in the special needs room where you had your live earlier because you're having really good stuff. See if it's any different now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back down to the gym again where I was for my live, having really good stuff. See if it's any different now that we're back alone again and they're a little more used to us.
Right.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, guys, if you've been enjoying this investigation and all these super weird connections and these EVPs we've been getting that have tied in all these other locations, make sure you drop down below, you hit that subscribe button, and you turn on that notification bell so you are notified every single time we upload. We're uploading new investigations every single week. We've been going to some amazing locations all across the US. You're not gonna wanna miss them. We'll have to see if Christopher Broadwell is gonna follow us to any more spots. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into these solos.
All right, guys, it's that time of the night, your favorite time of the night, time for solos. I'm gonna be going back up to the special needs room where I did my live stream. Steve's going down to the gymnasium, and we're gonna see if the activity is the same or different. The fact that Christopher Broadwell's here, though, I think changes things a little bit.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to ask him some questions. Like I said, I'm gonna try to send you a message from down there. You try to send me one from up there. Yep. We'll see if that works, if he's that freely moving throughout the building.
Right.
We're bringing the same equipment we had before to see if the activity's any different, if we get the exact same stuff again. But good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm going down, and you go up, and I'll see you in a little while.
Yeah, catch you in a bit.
Let's do it.
So one really cool thing about Poasttown here is they have like a veterans wall, so all the veterans can come in and sign. I'm in the reserves. Here I am. Thought I'd point that out. I think it's kind of cool.
All right, guys. This is the cafeteria that I'm walking through right now. So we're walking through the cafeteria. I'm gonna go over here. And here we are, to the gym. Let's go. It is so dark down here. Like, pitch black. Pitch black dark. Absolutely crazy how dark it is in here. So I'm gonna set the REM pod up over here, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna set it up right where I had it before.
This has been a really, really strange night. I'm honestly not that scared going into the solo, which is weird to say. I'm excited to see what I get.
All right, so we're in the gym. I'm up by the stage here where I have the REM pod set up right here. This is where I was having really good activity earlier during our live stream. That was going off on command while we were hearing a lot of footsteps and bangs and stuff in here. So we're gonna see if we can get kind of that same stuff. We're also gonna do some EVPs in here. And I wanna see if Christopher Broadwell is actually here with us and that free to move throughout this building that he has no purpose to be in, which is super interesting. So I'm gonna try to send Dylan a couple messages, and he's gonna try to send some to me through Christopher Broadwell. We're gonna have him try to be our little messenger guy and run back and forth and say some stuff. So let's get into this. I'm gonna do an EVP session right off the bat and go right into questions.
I'm gonna set up the equipment that I had up here earlier. Not sure if you're still up here, but my name's Dylan, and I'm just here to talk to you a little bit more. Same thing as before, I just want to facilitate a conversation and hopefully learn a little bit more about you before I leave.
All right, like I said, I'm gonna jump right into questions. So here we go. I'm gonna ask him right off the bat. 1, 2, 3. Christopher Broadwell, are you down here with me right now?
Okay. Not sure if you remember me. Again, my name is Dylan. I was up here a little bit ago by myself. I had a live stream going. I had the music box set up exactly how it was. And I had the DR60 here. I was asking you some questions. This little silver box. If possible, I'd love to talk to you a little bit more. Learn more about you, the school, what you did here, if you worked here, how work was. All that. So I'm going to ask you some questions using this little silver box. Can you speak into it for me? I'd really appreciate it. All right. 3, 2, 1.
If you are you willing to do me a favor and go tell Dylan a message? Is there anybody else down here with me besides Christopher? Maybe somebody from the school? One, two, three.
Do you work here? Are you a student here?
All right, let's play this back, see if we got anything. See if Christopher's down here with me.
Christopher Broadwell, are you down here with me right now? If you are,
Yep, says yes. Play that back. Says yes 100%.
Christopher Broadwell, are you down here with me right now? If you are you willing to do me a favor and go tell Dylan a message? Is there anybody else down here with me besides Christopher? Maybe somebody from the school? Well,
Sounds like a little yes right there too. So, Christopher Broadwell, you hearing me? Yes. Are you willing to do a message? Didn't say anything, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I'm gonna try to see if whatever I say, I'm gonna say like a word. I'm gonna pick a random word. I'm gonna see if they'll go up and tell this to Dylan right now.
My friend Steve from before is in the gym. Can you go talk into his recorder and say the word window? Do you like all the work that Daryl and Brenda have done? let's see. I'm gonna give them some space if they do want to walk in here. Kind of realize that might look a little scary, just staring at the open doorway like that. So I'm gonna play this back now, see if I can hear your voice, okay?
So I think I'm gonna do that back up here by the stage, because this is where I was getting some interaction earlier with this REM pod. So I'm gonna stand up here, I'm gonna ask them if they want to give Dylan a message. And maybe they'll interact with the REM pod again as well. So let's see.
You work here?
What?
Do you work here? Are you a student here?
No, I'm... Dang, hold on.
Are you a student here? My friend Steve from before is in the gym. Can you go talk in his recorder and say the word window? Do you like all the work that Daryl and Brenda have done?
Huh, all right. So when I asked, can you go downstairs and talk into Steve's recorder, it sounds like kind of like a quieter voice is yes. When I asked, are you a student, it kind of sounded like it said, no, I'm not. But with Mr. Broadwell following us around, that would make sense. Maybe he followed me up here.
1, 2, 3. Christopher, can you go upstairs to Dylan? He's in that hallway we were just in earlier. And can you say the word banana? If the young girl that got hurt on the stairs is here, could you come up to me on the stage here and either give me your name or touch that red light in front of me? What grade are you in? 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna sit up here at the front of the classroom now. I'll set the DR60 right down on the desk. See if we can get some clearer answers here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Broadwell, why are you here? Did you mean to follow us, or are you just stuck with us? Do you need our help? Is that why you're with us?
All right, let's play this back and see what we got.
Christopher, can you go upstairs to Dylan? He's in that hallway we were just in earlier. And can you say the word banana? It's the young girl.
It said banana on here. I meant upstairs. It literally says banana on here. I meant go upstairs and tell him.
Can you go upstairs to Dylan? He's in that hallway we were just in earlier. And can you say the word banana?
It literally goes banana.
That got hurt on the stairs this year. Could you come up to me on the stage here and either give me your name or touch that red light in front of me? What grade are you in?
Oh, wait, what does that say? I'll play it
Come
back.
up to me on the stage here and either give me your name or touch that red light in front of me? What grade are you in?
I don't know what that says. I can't make that out. But it's definitely an answer after that, so that's weird. I wonder if they said banana to Dylan. They said it to me. I said, can you go up there and say banana to Dylan? And it goes, banana. Maybe that was his code word to me. Who knows? We'll have to figure it out after. I don't know. I'm going to ask him more questions though. I'm going to ask what Dylan's message was to me. And I'm going to ask him a few more things about the school itself because I got a lot of questions about this place. It's been such a weird night, guys. It has been super, super bizarre.
Is there a teacher in this classroom trying to keep the kids quiet? One, two, three, if I can find it. There it is. All right, I'm gonna go over here, play it back.
All right, here we go. Another round of questions. I'm going to see if we can get Dylan's code word, and I got a couple more questions about this school. 1, 2, 3. So Dylan's upstairs on the second floor, and he's supposed to be sending me a message. What is that message?
Mr. Broadwell, why are you here? Did you mean to follow us, or are you just stuck with us? Do you need our help?
What?
Mr. Broadwell, why are you here? Did you mean to follow us, or are you just stuck with us? Do you need our help? Is that why you're with us? Is there a teacher in this classroom trying to keep the kids quiet?
I feel like there was a response after every question, but it like progressively got quieter. That was kind of strange. I'm trying to aim my questions at both Christopher Broadwell and the students and the teachers that could be here, because I don't know who I'm going to be talking to. This is really taking a weird turn tonight. I'm going to do a couple more questions and try to see maybe if I can get them to interact with the equipment too. All right, let's see. 3, 2, 1. Christopher, do you need our help?
Can you tell me the name of this elementary school? Can you tell me how old you are? What's your favorite subject? Do you have a favorite teacher? What's their name? One, two, three.
Can you set off one of these devices in here again? Either the music box or the REM pod? Do you have a message for us? Something we need to know? Christopher, how long have you been following us?
All right, let's see. Let's see if they answered any of those questions.
Dylan's upstairs on the second floor, and he's supposed to be sending me a message. What is that message? Can you tell me the name of this elementary school?
Poasttown, clear as day.
Let's see. Because during Steve's Estes method, it seems like he kept alluding to, facts he shouldn't know, right? Or stuff that's came before Old Hospital on College Hill. So I'm not sure how long he's been around, but let's see if he answered.
Christopher, do you need our help?
What? There's a lot.
Do you need our help?
Play it one more time. Can't make it out.
One of these devices in here again? Either the music box or the REM pod? following us?
I don't know. That's so strange. Again, there's a response after every single question, but I can't make it out.
That says Poasttown. Clear as day.
What is that message?
That 100% is Poasttown.
Can you tell me the name of this elementary school?
Poasttown.
How old you are? What's your favorite subject? Do you have a favorite teacher? What's their name?
That's it. All it says is Poasttown, but it answers that question 100%. Like, that's an intelligent response from somebody that's here. See, that's what's so weird. There's a lot of residual stuff. You got Christopher Broadwell from the funeral home, but then you have intelligent spirits from the school. They say, hey, this is Poasttown. You ask, it's Poasttown. That's it. Crazy. Absolutely crazy night. We're going to do one more session, guys. One more EVP session, and then we're going to wrap it up because the sun is starting to come up here, guys. It has been a long night. So let's do one more session, and then we'll wrap it up here.
Very, very strange. So I'm going to ask a couple more questions, and then we're going to be out of your hair. We're going to be heading out for the night. We appreciate all the interactions we've had with you tonight, whether you're one of the students, one of the teachers, or Mr. Broadwell, even though you followed us here. Not really sure why, but let's do a couple more. 3, 2, 1.
I feel like for this last session, I should go up on the stage, right? Like, that's just cool. I'm going to go up on the stage for this last session. Here we go. Feels weird up here. All right, ready? Let's do this last session right here. 1, 2, 3.
Did you just make that noise down near the door? Are you going to follow us to our next location? Do you know where we're going to be next? Can you say good night or goodbye? Can you run downstairs to the gymnasium and kick one of the balls down there at Steve? Three, two, one.
We're going to be leaving for the night. Do you want us to come back and bring some friends that want to talk to you as well? Can you say good night or goodbye? Thank you very much for talking with us. We'll see you again soon, okay? 1, 2, 3. Let's see what they said.
All right, I want to play this back quick, and it's going to be about that time.
Did you make that noise down near the door?
What?
Did you make that noise down near the door?
Yeah, it's like, yes, I did, and then the car comes in, or the motorcycle, or whatever it was.
Did you make that noise down near the door?
That's crazy, actually.
Follow us to our next location. Do you know where we're going to be next? Can you say good night or goodbye?
Good night.
Can you run downstairs to the gymnasium and kick one of the balls down there at Steve? 3,
I don't know. It's been a very, very strange night. But it is about that time. We are going to be packing up and heading out of Poasttown Elementary School here. Very, very strange night. Again, I appreciate you guys for talking with us. All night, basically. I mean, we've been here quite a long time. But it's time to get back on the road. And I'm gonna head downstairs, meet up with Steve, see what message he tried to send up my way. Maybe he asked them to knock on the wall. That'd be really cool if he did. But I'm excited to see where Christopher Broadwell takes us, because it seems like he might be sticking around for a while. All right, let's head downstairs.
We're going to be leaving for the night. Do you want us to come back and bring some friends I want to talk to as well? Can you say good night or goodbye? Thank you very much for talking with us. We'll see you again soon, okay?
Nothing. Literally nothing on that last one. That's super bizarre. So I think they're done with us for the night. They've had enough. We've been here all night. I've had enough. I'm ready for bed. So we're going to wrap it up, guys. I'm going to go find Dylan, and we are going to get out of here and on to the next spot. Poasttown was absolutely mind-blowing. This whole trip's been crazy. A lot of things are connecting from all these different locations. So we're going to tie that all in. We'll talk to you guys in a second. We're going to wrap this up, and we'll get on to the next spot. Let's go. All right, guys, that is officially a wrap on Poasttown Elementary School, our very first haunted school.
I find it very interesting because we had the spirits of Poasttown, and then we had Christopher Broadwell, an entity that seemed to be like hitchhiking with us the past few locations.
Yeah, he's been following us around all week. He went to Williamson before we even got there, before we even got to the funeral home. So it's been a very, very strange week. I'm interested to see if he's going to follow us to some more locations. We'll have to, kind of ask more when we go places now.
Yeah.
But the activity we got here tonight was bizarre. It was
bizarre.
Intelligent. There was some residual stuff. We heard the voices, the shadows, EVPs. I mean, we got a little bit of everything tonight.
Pretty much everything. Intelligent device on command, and the live stream versus the filming was also very different, which I think is pretty cool.
Completely different types of activity in the same spots with the same equipment a couple hours apart, which is really, really interesting. It just makes us want to come back here again because we never know what we're going to get coming back here now, apparently. Absolutely. It changes from hour to hour, date to date. So we got to come back out here. Maybe we'll bring you guys along. We're going to do some events out here, I think. HauntedNightsEvents.com, guys, if you want to come investigate with us at places just like Poasttown. And Poasttown will be coming in the future for those. So definitely check that out, guys. I definitely want to come back here sooner than later. We got a lot more ground to cover here. It's a very interesting place. Schools are apparently haunted.
Wicked haunted, apparently.
We got a lot more of those to hit. So let's get on the road and get to the next spot.
Yeah, let's do it.